Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. Hope everyone has had a really good day. I'm exhausted. Been up since 5 a.m. Literally been traveling everywhere. Spent a good chunk of my day in Ann Arbor, the other half in Detroit. Such a long day. But anyway, things have been going extremely well. My internship's been amazing, which I'll talk about in a second. I have been interviewed at Diplomat Pharmacy, and I have an internship. I was offered a position for the summer as an oncological sales rep intern, which is super cool. That's something I've been wanting to do. I've also been accepted into the University of Michigan, and to boot all of it, because my schooling has been very important to me, considering my mom was a good driving force and all of that, and my dad, let me not include him. I have been inducted into the National Honor Society, like the big group of people. Like, you compete against kids at Harvard type deal. Yay for being smart. So yeah, no, it's been like an amazingly good week. I'm still trying to take it in, if that's weird. It doesn't feel real at all. Yeah, good things are happening. I'm really pleased. Hard work pays off. Don't forget it. And so, without further ado, I should tell you about my internship. I have loved every single week I have been there, and I've learned so much. I mean, like, so much. It's ridiculous. Like, I've been studying not only the clinical trials and like the new drugs that are coming out on the market, but also understanding the ailments and the certain types of cancers, specifically leukemias, and understanding the patients and what they've gone through and every little in and out that they've had to deal with their disease. It's been a lot of fun. Met a lot of really cool people. Met a former football player from MSU today, which was like really funny and really awesome. I've just met so many different people while I've been doing this. Not only do I shadow the head of hematology at U of M, who happens to be my mom's former doctor, I've sat alongside multiple other doctors, and they are brilliant, amazing people. I mean, without further to say about them, I mean, they're like angels with capes. That's what their lab coats are. That's what I see them as. So I have studied basically every type of leukemia you can think of, whether it's chronic myelogenous leukemia, whether it's ALL, whether it's myelofibrosis, whether it's polycythemia related anything. I have been studying the whole gamut. And I've also been studying the drugs, and the drugs are really interesting. Gleevec, which is now being sold it's being sold by Novartis, and the man who created that particular drug happens to be the head of hematology at the University of Michigan. How cool is that? I get to learn this stuff, and I get to know the people who actually make these drugs. In the first year that Gleevec was produced, it revenued, I think it was about $2.5 million, made by the man himself. Cool stuff. Oh man, I've had patients, God, from the most exotic places like Africa, who have literally flown to the US to get treatment. I've had CEOs come see me, and the head of hematology and all the doctors. That's very cool. We had a CEO fly in on his private jet from Santa Barbara into Ann Arbor at one of the airports and come and see us for treatment, and then flew back the same day. Had people from Ann Arbor. I've had people from just everywhere. I mean, and they come from all different walks of life and all different sorts of different things that they have going on. But if there's one consistency across the board that I've come to notice, health plays a massive role in being sick with cancers. And I can tell you, and for those of you who are really interested in all this, I can tell you the things to try to avoid so you don't get sick like this. Diet. Diet is so crucial. So utterly crucial. I live with 2 doctors currently, and let me tell you, every single night, like, it's good, wholesome food. And it's not processed. It's fresh. And it's veggies and blueberries. Like, that's like the go-to snack in this house. granolas, like nuts, like things that are really healthy and good for you. Fast food, I seriously cannot do. And I will be the first to tell you that red meat makes me really sick. Like I don't know if it's the chemicals that are put into it, but I'm not really sure. But I avoid it like the plague. So diet's a good thing to try to change for those who are interested. Secondly, would be exercise. I will tell you, within the last year, I have done so much more cardio than I've ever done in my entire life compared to when I was in high school or doing my Olympic trials at U of M for water polo. Cardio is the way to go for me. I have lost 40 pounds within the year. You wouldn't notice it, but I did. Like, it was pretty drastic. Like, I'm now, and then as you know, very well know, I have a nice bump. But I've been in really good shape, and I've been taking care of myself. And those are like the main two. And being young, starting young, at a younger age, like if you're in your mid-20s or 30s, starting to keep a constant regime of working out and eating well will keep you from being sick later on down the road when you're in your 60s or 70s. Start it. Get on it. Let's do it. Those are my big ones. And knowing the signs when your body's trying to tell you, hey, by the way, guess what? Wake up call. Hello. I don't feel good. Listen to it. If something doesn't feel right, fix it. Listen to it. Do something about it. Like if you have a cramp and it just constantly comes back, probably should have it checked out. Or if you're starting to constantly itch, here's the one key indicator for people who have cancer, is like they constantly itch. It's not so much like I'm like dry skin itchy. It's like I have bugs crawling under my skin feel. Like, yeah, I can't do this. Yeah, no, listen to that. That's a actually key indicator for being cancerous. Think about it. So, anyway, things have been well. I'm really pleased with where I'm at. I have so much more to do and so much more to study. My next big project will probably be studying morphomics because I want to. And morphomics is the study of different therapies and bone density within people, whether patients respond really, really well, really, really bad. So that'll be my next big project. But anyway, I'll keep you updated. Have a good night. Sleep well.